Everyone imagines their future. In most, they grow up, they make friends, get married, and hope to make their fathers and grandfathers proud. We enter this new era full of those same hopes for our future. We had no idea what lay in wait for us. We called it the triumphant opening to the greatest era in history. A rite of passage for every man to be. Join us in an adventure side by side, bound by courage and loyalty. Return home victorious, and let your legend be told for generations to come. That was the future we imagined. Now, those sweet and fitting lies have melted away. Barely more than children, we find ourselves bound, not for adventure, but for an open grave of mud and ruin. Those of us who were lucky, or unlucky, to survive this battlefield were forged into something new. Numb, cruel, corrupted. The earth became fire and mud, and all of us devils. What was it that we wanted from this war? To be remembered, celebrated as heroes? Or to forget and be forgotten? The answer may seem obvious, but the question itself lies at fault. Because death, meaningless death, came for thousands of us every day. And we knew. We soldiers
never had a choice.
What do you see? Anything else? It's the air of God. Well then, what year is it now? Subconscious stable. No sign of invasive illusions. Cognition reality match rate normal. Our test subject awakens.
Last question. What's this?
An elephant.
Correct. A plain and simple answer like that is an excellent sign.
This test isn't like the others, from the artificial somnambulism we used to go through.
It's a special examination we've prepared for all personnel involved in the Antarctic operation. It wasn't my idea, by the way. I would say, based on your recovery so far, you could have been discharged a week ago, but we had strict orders to complete our entire course of treatment outlined in the medical manual. Whatever it is that hides under the Antarctic, it didn't do any additional harm to your mental health. You're lucky, you know. Many others have suffered irreversible damage that will limit their day-to-day lives.
What about Nautica and Miss Stranger?
I have no access to Miss Stranger's information. All I know is she's been sent to another department for treatment. As for Nautica, she's doing great.
Where is she now? Does she have enough space to stretch?
Mr. Hoffman cleared out a lecture hall for her. I wouldn't call it a palace, but it's spacious enough to meet her needs. Too bad, though. Now she's being cornered in there by every arcane biologist, ancient myth enthusiast, and crazy ritualist we have on staff. I guess they've decided she's an invaluable opportunity to learn more. You do have access to that hall if you really want to know how she's doing. Just go knock on her door. She's also been asking about you.
Timekeeper? Come on in, Sonetto.
Hi, Mesmer. How's the timekeeper doing?
She's good to go.
Thank you. Just a minute. Timekeeper, Madam Z said the Storm investigation team is back. She's waiting for you in Madam Vice President's office.
Let's head that way then.
You two have fun. Take care.
There's so much tension in the air now.
I suppose because this storm was different from the ones we've seen before. I look forward to hearing what Madam Z has to say about it.
I don't intend to waste my time on this anymore.
Huh?
Please, I thought we reached an agreement, Erenai.
Naturally, I accept the committee's decision. If you really think we don't have to prioritize the manners, then be my guest.
Our top priority is to restore peace and order to this era. You should know that.
We're at war, Mr. Pacifist. One far more dangerous than you could possibly conceive.
Pacifist? What do you mean, pacifist?
The room they just came out of, is that...
It does appear so. The Vice President's office. Let's go.
After you.
Very nearly perfect timing, Bertson. Sonetto. I had heard that the rehab center cleared you for release. But it's all the more reassuring to see it for myself.
Madam Z, we saw Erenai and Pedra at the door.
Let's not talk about them for now.
Understood. So, the Storm investigation team has returned?
Correct. Thanks to the field agent squad and our investigators. We've collected enough proof to verify your hypothesis. History has changed. The 10th storm has brought us to an entirely different 1920 than we knew. One with the war still raging that should have long been over.
Do we understand why history has changed?
Laplace has two hypotheses. The first centers on the ritual held in the Antarctic. Despite being interrupted, its flood might have changed the storm's nature, which has resulted in an even greater deviation from history as we knew it. Don't look so discouraged. That would be much better than the other theory. After her revival, Arcana may have obtained the power to use the storm to alter the course of history.
If that is the case, in all likelihood, that means this war
is likely a result of international manipulation by Arcana. Manus Vindictae is trying to bring more chaos to the world. It's been a long time since we last met in this room, Timekeeper.
It seems like nothing has changed.
But there's no time to dwell on that. I have some critical updates for you. This war may be close to its end. Though the fighting continues, we've begun engaging each side's leaders, and we believe a truce is possible. There will be a peace talk, and the committee has decided to act as its mediator. Peace is always the Foundation's top priority. After this situation is stabilized, we'll pool our resources and focus on the Manus.
I see. How's the progress so far?
Our branch leaders have built lines of communication, and we have reached an agreement on some of the terms with their respective governments. Pedro will go to meet the commanders on behalf of the Foundation, with the aim to reach a lasting truce by the end of the month. If everything goes well, we may be able to restore peace before the new year.
As we arrived, I heard Iranai call Pedra a pacifist. Does Iranai disagree with the Foundation's policy regarding the war?
It isn't a matter of the policy, but the means by which we achieve it, to be precise.
How do you mean?
He and a few others believe all attempts to restore peace are bound to fail unless we destroy the Manus first. In short, he wants to do things the tough way.
Visitor. How unexpected. There's nothing here now. Only the ashes of war. What is it you want from a place like this? Run along now. Back to your school books. Or swing in a playground, perhaps. This is no place for a girl like you. Then you and I are in agreement. The stench of rust and burnt flesh is quite unbearable. Even the maggots squirming over the soldiers' corpses have summoned all their strength just to crawl away. But the entire world is in ruins now. I have nowhere else to go. And it seems you're stuck here with me. You poor sap. You trekked to the end of the world. Fought a pointless war, and for what? A broken spinning wheel? Even that they took away from you, along with the girl clinging to life by a thread, before sending you off to the next battleground. I hope that rusty old thing holds some kind of secret to saving the world or ending this war. Maybe then you can take on another career before you die. A watchmaker, perhaps. I've nothing more to say. Would you kindly leave me alone for a while? I have no tea or snacks to offer. I can't even recall what they taste like. Go on. Savor the war. There'll be another after this. No need to worry about things going exactly as you'd like.
This is all we could find. Can you take care of him, Charon?
Natürlich. He will be given a proper burial.
I thought they said this war would end before the winter came.
Now he'll be ready for the march home.
You sure that was Franz's leg?
Better be. I risked my life up there grabbing it. He promised I could have his boots if he got scraped off.
Mein Gott. I remember when he said that.
But... Andreas went missing in the last attack. The body will be impossible to move off the front lines without him.
Your pony could pet its worm food.
Up, Erich!
Please, don't worry. There will be somewhere quiet nearby. But it may take a while to find it.
Take your time, Charon. The weather's cool these days.
Charon, come here.
Jawohl.
You remember Montpey? The town near Aria?
Gewiss. We fought there in the warmth of summer. Our Oberstleutnant died in that battle. You were in charge of a company, until you were injured and sent to recover. There were many graves to be dug, but the days were warm and dry.
It was a hard fight to drive our enemy from that town. A damn good one. Even if our lines have only moved a short distance past it since.
But why this talk of Montpey all of a sudden?
Army Command has decided to attend a parley held by the Foundation in Montpey. Colonel Hirschfelder will be present on behalf of our nation. We've handed it over to the Foundation. They're calling it a safe zone.
Many hope that peace will come before the winter.
The only end to this war I can accept is victory. Total victory over our enemies. They say we've broken through on the Eastern Front. We only need to push our advantage and they'll collapse. Once we've freed up all that manpower and material, we'll be able to crush our enemies here too.
We may run ourselves dry of ammo and blood before then, sir. No cries of victory are loud enough to wake the dead.
Winning here is a part of something far bigger than you could understand.
Is it? When you returned to the front after your injury, you came with eyes red as a furnace. You wore an old face, a mask of war. You haven't worn that mask In many years, since before our first taste of battle and blood, a whole class volunteered. Nothing more than schoolboys. We marched obliviously into the killing field. You should rest.
Enough with the poem, soldier. I called you with an order. You must go to Montpay. Herr Mühlenberger sent us a package, and I need someone to fetch it for me. I know you'll do your duty for the fatherland, mein Freund. Take as many bodies with you as you can. We can't leave them rotting in the trenches. Dismissed.
Montpay looks like it had been a nice little town. Before the war. Now, its old streets and laneways are pocked with craters and crumbling buildings. Cruel reminders of the brutal battles that raged through it. Silent screams still echo to me from its laneways. A reminder that a man who has seen war will only find peace when he is dead and buried.
Are you looking for help, sir? Hold on, soldier. I'm Krankenschwester Mascha. Please show your face so I can verify your identity.
Guten Tag, Schwester. What lies beneath this mask will not give you the answer you seek. Here, let this serve for identification. Major Eberhard Braun is waiting on a package from Montpay. He sends his NCO to collect it. He did not say from whom.
I see. Your name is Paul.
Charon. That is the name the soldiers use, and the one you should use as well. The name you see there doesn't belong to this war any longer.
I've heard your name before. You'll find plenty of packages here. Go ahead and look for whichever one belongs to your Major Braun. But there'll be more paperwork to sign before you can leave with it. If you're willing to wait, things will get moving again once the parley has finished.
Time is a resource the dead have in abundance.
Are you certain you're a right soldier?
The war has taken its toll, but there's nothing you can do to fix these old wounds. You said that you are a medic, Schwester Mascha. Is that why you ask?
Yes, of course. Ordinarily, I would be at a clinic, but I was asked to lend a hand here.
Where are the dead from your clinic laid to rest?
We don't have any yet, by the grace of God. Though, I don't expect that to remain the case. There's a bare slope just outside of town. I noticed it when we first arrived here. It could serve that purpose for someone to die.
That is good to hear.
That someone might die?
No. The slope. A quiet place is needed. Many of us from the front lines could find rest there.
You mean your brothers in arms?
All who need burial are my brothers in arms, though they may have once fought on different sides. Should there be any in your clinic that need it, they will find rest there too. In a coffin under a marker to remember their place as is fitting, if you will allow it.
So be it. You're offering them more decency than most others would. I'll show you the spot.
Who's there?
You've run late.
I barely made it. This whole area is under heavy guard. Where's Hector? He never mentioned you. Give me the countersign. You hear me? Who the hell are you?
2 paths lie ahead for you.
What are you talking about?
In one, you lead me to your commander. In the other, you are led into perdition. Je prierai pour vous. My sight shall unveil the hidden, by God's grace. A sure hit. The enemies of peace shall be stamped out. Target locks down. A sure hit. A worthy victory. But the fight is far from over. Foundation, Barley, Hirschfelder. Today.
Nothing unexpected. For now. Don't take it on step. I've got your back. The show's on. Ross stands firm against the tide of egotism. Time waits for no one, even for a great people. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable. Henceforth, virtue alone shall be my... I pledge my loyalty to you and my folly. Don't take it on step. Ahora plan handy. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable. What a victory! And what a metaphor!
Are you sure you won't come with me, Capitan?
Admiral Som assigned this mission to you personally, not the whole team. Besides, Madam Z asked me to stay in the headquarters.
Isn't it going to be boring waiting around here? The Storm Reformation Directive said Team Timekeeper isn't subject to the Foundation's orders. We can go wherever we want.
Yet it also says the Timekeeper is still bound by Madam Z's orders, Lilia.
Ugh. So frustrating. I thought I'd finally be able to show you what things are really like out on the steppe. It's going to be a view to remember.
We'll have other chances.
Yeah, I suppose a view like that doesn't change much no matter what era it is. Anyway, any idea when they're going to set you loose again?
I think it will have to wait until after the tension clears.
What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard about the doves and the hawks?
We got birds now? Nah. I just got back from vacation. Let me guess. Same thing as ever. Politics. Go on. Just tell me enough so I know who to blast if someone kidnaps Vertin again.
Simply put, the committee has split into two factions on the Foundation's course of action. The Doves and the Hawks. The Doves insist on seeking peace through diplomacy, hoping to secure advantages in the post-war political landscape.
Uh-huh. And the Hawks?
They believe that the governments we're dealing with have been infiltrated too deeply by Manus Vindictae, so diplomacy is off the table. They want to take more direct action by arresting any high-ranking military and political figures suspected of collaborating with the Manus.
Really? I would have never thought we'd do something like that. Efficient, the kind of plan I like, but also like it could be the mother of all messes.
Precisely. That's why the Doves prevailed, at least for now.
Complicated. So what side are you on, Capitan?
I'm not on any side.
No matter then. I'm on your side. Das Korova!
People are dying out there. We have to reduce the number of decision makers. We can't afford any delays. I need all the faction leaders to reach an agreement before the committee meeting starts.
That's why Pedra and Irenai were here.
Yes, it was not an easy task to persuade Irenai, but we did it.
Good. But I'm not on either side. It seems like there's no need for me to stay. Why are you keeping me around?
I have my reasons, as I'm sure you expect. The Storm Reformation Act won't keep you and your team secure forever, Vertin. The final result of this meeting, whatever it is, will change many things. That may mean more latitude and resources for your team. Then again, it could mean the exact opposite. Anyway, if you intend to seize anything from this opportunity, you'll need to stay until the meeting's over.
Time to go, Sonato.
Quite the takeoff. That must have been Lieutenant Lilia, wasn't it? Have I got it right, Timekeeper?
You have.
You must be Mr. Creius, the captain of the 12th.
Seems you're already acquainted then.
I've read the report on the Antarctic operation. Your name was mentioned.
I've been reading up on you. Just a few choice selections from your after-action reports before our Antarctic expedition. Seems we have you and your team to thank for thwarting many a wicked scheme, hatched by Manus Vindictae in previous storms. Shame we couldn't put a stop to Arcana's revival, too. Now look at the dog's breakfast of an era we stepped into. I do hope we'll have the chance to cooperate more closely in the future. Feel free to call on me if you find yourself in need, Timekeeper.
Thank you, Mr. Creius. I'm afraid further introductions will have to wait. we're called elsewhere.
Speak.
I've passed along our intel about Manus Vindicte's possible infiltration of the safe zone. Anyone's guess if they're gonna do a damn thing about it. And Marsha was seen leaving the safe zone with an odd-looking German soldier.
Any idea where she's heading?
I kept my distance. Didn't want to risk exposure.
Should I have any concerns about it?
Whatever he is, I don't get the impression he's with the Manus. He came up from the lines, started a conversation, and just like that they started walking away. You're jumping at shadows, Grace. Ever since Antarctica, it seems like you've been imagining phantom oil stains on everyone we meet.
All the same, keep an eye on her.
And take my eyes off the town. What about searching for those infiltrators?
The Foundation has enough security on site to keep things in check.
Yeah, right. Let's just hope those Haferbrains can do their job. Haven't Merrill and Paravian been transferred to HQ?
I hope you weren't expecting a hand. I need them for my field mission as soon as our application is approved.
Still waiting for that? They haven't learned to trust you yet?
Focus on your mission, Yamalai.
Not many of us have any real idea what it's like to view the trenches from above. But in my haunted dreams and flashes of imagination, I picture them as claw marks. I keep returning to that thought over and over again. The image of some terrible monster ripping the earth apart with its claws. Then we hide, trembling like maggots in the wounds it leaves behind.
Here.
It is quiet enough, but the dead may come to outnumber the empty lodgings below.
I wouldn't have thought the dead mind having neighbors. The real trouble is how far it is from the clinic.
There is something about you. A contradiction lying under cloth and steel.
I know what you want to ask. Yes, I was a knight once. Like other Arcanists, I was enlisted in a special unit and sent to the front as soon as the war started. This armor is only a habit. I'm a medic now. It's not much for protection. Modern bullets go through steel this thin like paper. But I want to remember.
Only in death does the duty end. Yet you live again with the Foundation.
Noch eine deiner Fragen? Diesmal werde ich dir keine Antwort geben.
There was no ill intent. The ways of this war do not fall upon your shoulders. Our path is not chosen, nor can it be escaped. The end to our war is found in the grave.
I know, death shouldn't be the only way a soldier like you can find peace. I'm needed back at the clinic.
And there is work to be done here. Please, hear this apology. You have chosen a noble path.
This meeting is over.
Our proposal really is in everyone's best interest. Please, give it a bit more thought, Colonel.
Our best interest, yeah? You have failed to convince me. All I see is the insistence that we pretend this war is not going in our favor. And I will have no more of these ridiculous conspiracies concerning Manus Vindictae. Our war and our victory have nothing to do with this terrorist organization, or cult as it may be. The decisions of His Imperial Majesty's government will only align with a rational assessment of the facts at hand.
We fully understand your concerns.
Words without action.
Would you at least consider a temporary truce? Keep your forces at the front, but halt all active military operations.
There are two sides to every truce, Herr Negotiator. Our enemy has yet to show any hint of sincerity.
You are referring to the assassinations.
Do these Schweinehunde have any honor? Sending their snipers after our high rank?
What the?
Take cover, Mr. Pedra! Kopfschütze! Sanitäter! Der Oberst wurde getroffen! Wir brauchen los! Bring den Oberst in die Klinik!
Nur ein Hase. Wie schön, dass Sie zurückgekehrt sind. Was that, a gunshot? From the safe zone. No ID. But it has to have come from someone in the Foundation.
Marsha, right?
Who are you?
No time to explain. Just listen. Colonel Hirschfelder was just assassinated, getting into his car right after the parley. The shot went clean through his neck, severed the carotid artery.
The Colonel's dead?
Yeah. But the important thing is that the shot came from the forest, somewhere near your location.
How do you know where I am?
Just take cover. I'll call again when it's safe.
Who on earth are... With the Colonel dead, there isn't much hope for the peace talks. Can't worry about that now. The sniper may still be here. All I have is this pistol. Still, a bullet is a bullet. I'll just need to get close. Over there.
Who's there?
Small caliber. 5 of them. 2 with machine pistols. Their uniforms? Unclear in origin.
Come out!
Need to leave one alive. Now, to get a little closer.
Nothing unexpected. Oh no. Takiarka, it's just wrong. Don't take your own steps.
Are they the snipers?
There! The white robe! Looks like a medic? She's alone! Take her out!
Never underestimate your enemy, gentlemen.
The show's on. Stand raw strength from the heroes of yore. Time waits for no one, even for a great feat. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable. Dual lunacy. With a dream in your heart, henceforth, virtue alone shall be my guide. Unfair. Foul move. It's got your back.
Daniel? Fuck! He's down, boss! I should have known the bitch would be a distraction.
Who made that shot?
Retreat!
Our straw stands firm against the tide of evil. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable.
Was it able to take care of everyone? Black uniforms. Can't tell who they might be. Perhaps the Manus? Never mind. Who is it that helped me? Could you...
Cast your eyes up.
Huh? Was it you who shot these men? Do you know who they are? You must have something more to say. Why bother showing yourself otherwise?
Tell me, what is it that the Foundation concerns itself with here?
That's no secret. We're working on a parlay to end this war. But one of the representatives has just been assassinated. These soldiers dressed in black could be our culprits.
No. They were sent forth to protect Hirschfelder, though they tarried too late.
Wait, you know Hirschfelder? Do you have any idea who shot him?
I did.
You! You... Why?
Manus Vindictae? No. The Field Marshal will not entertain such a thing. You've simply conjured up some invisible enemy to achieve your goals. We can conclude only this. that our enemy agreeing to this parley was only a ruse, and that the assassination of our colonel was meant to sow fear in our ranks. We will not yield to such a contemptible tactic. They have chosen war, and we will answer in kind.
The assassination in Montpellier has been a serious blow to our global efforts. Many nations have withdrawn from our peace talks in response.
Did we lose anyone?
No. Our investigators on the scene confirmed they heard just a single gunshot at a time. We do have a confirmed sighting of the shooter.
Yes, I heard. Yet they didn't fire on her. Which means our shooter isn't likely to be with the Manus.
The Hawks have reacted strongly to this incident. They're calling for the Foundation to enter a state of war readiness again. Ironite gave quite a speech at our last meeting. It's clear the moderates are wavering over to his side.
True, but there are still things we can do to maintain the balance. We must consider violence our last resort. Send a special unit to Montpellier. I need to figure out what really happened.
Razor is on a mission at the Eastern Front. They won't be back in contact for several days. There are 3 squads presently available for deployment. Codenames Metaphor, Almond, and Minerva. But I don't believe any of them are suitable for this mission. We're left with only one option: the newly founded 12.
That's Craeus's team. I'm sure he'd be eager to buff up his resume with this mission. He's eager to prove himself.
All the members of the 12 used to work for Craeus at the Visuals Bureau. Their experience could be useful for this mission. Many of the arcane crime cases they cracked involved the Manus.
I understand he's been seen in the company of several prominent Hawks. He even spoke with Erinai several times.
Are you suggesting his policy leanings could pose a problem?
On the contrary, he'll make a fine choice, precisely because his appearance at the front line will calm the Hawks' nerves.
Understood.
Tell Craeus he and his team will set off in 2 hours.
Держись, Алия! Don't take it on step. I've got your back. The show's on. Ross stands firm against the tide of egotism. Time waits for no one, even for a great people. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable. Henceforth, virtue alone shall be my dual lunacy, with a dream in your heart. Так ярко и тепло. Our soul may planet. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable. Stand handy.
I've got your back.
If laughter is their weapon, then let them strike.
2, 1, down.
The show draws, plan A.
Time waits for no one, even for a great feat.
Was I able to take care of everyone?
Since the first grenade exploded in our trench, we've been dreaming of the moment when the guns fall silent and our commander calls out, "The war is over." The marshals will attend the victory banquet in His Majesty's palace. And the officers will pin shiny medals on their chests. And we will get to go home.
Out of my way, soldiers! I said make way!
What's wrong?
Wilhelm, 2nd Company.
Jawohl, Herr Major.
You'll be in charge of these runs from now on, and I'll need you to choose the pick of this litter to join the stormtroopers.
Jawohl, Major.
Soldiers! I have some bad news. Half an hour ago in Montpey, at the site of this so-called parley, our representative, Colonel Hirschfelder, was assassinated by a French sniper.
What?
How's the Traum? The devil is he talking about? How could a sniper have made it so far behind our lines?
Shh! Soldaten! We can't let our enemies sow fear within our ranks! Let their desperate attack bring us together and give us the strength to destroy them once and for all! They will pay in blood for what they've done!
Was zum Teufel? I thought this was finally going to end.
I can't. I can't even force myself to care.
With hate and rage, they scheme to destroy our fatherland. But we march against them with strength and cunning of wolves. Will you stand with me, soldiers? Will you stand for the Kaiser and for victory? They're good. You've shown me your steel, soldiers. You are the pride of the fatherland. Victory lies ahead, ready for the taking. Now take up your rifle and get back to your positions.
Ach, Frontischwein, what's that you're holding? You got a fresh tin? Eisencow? Sausages? God! Did you see the way they looked at us? It was like there was nothing behind their eyes.
Erich, did you notice? I don't think they understood a word you said.
Shameful.
Come on, boys, follow me. I'll show you to your dugout. Mind the gaps on the duckboards.
Herr Hauptmann, perhaps first we should drill them on keeping their heads down and avoiding artillery? Remember how many comrades we lost in our first days?
Not now. First, we need to...
Oh! Take cover! Get in there, move!
Держись, Алия. Won't take it on step.
Got it! Give him the not bulletproof!
I've got your back.
Watch my hand! I'll give you when to run, understood? In Deckung, boys! Come on, don't just stand there, follow me! Everyone's panicked! Rudolph, give me a hand! We need to get them moving!
The show's on, Hal. Stand, draw strength from the heroes of yore. Time waits for no one, even for a great people. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable. Huh, a truly villainous moment. If laughter is their weapon, then let them strike. Ahora draws plan A. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable. Do I have to do this? Так ярко и тепло. May be handy. Dual lunacy. With a dream in the funny at the village. One down. I've got your back. Draw stand and handy. I pledge my loyalty to you and my father.
History is our playground, and now we will have a few more statues to decorate it.
It seems peace lies beyond our grasp.
Charon! You don't remember who I am?
Your presence is familiar, but faces and names come slowly. There are so many memories here. It can be difficult to tell what is from what was.
I'll wait a little longer next time. The Patriots. Did you make the cenotaph?
A stranger brought it here. A gift for the dead.
I see. I found your Major's package. Here. A message came for you, I think. From the front. It seems your Major needs you to report back immediately.
Jawohl. Soldiers must go where they are ordered.
Another thing. They're sending a new head of security to oversee the safe zone. His name is Kreas, a tall man with red hair. He'll be responsible for investigating the assassination. You can contact him if you need anything. The Foundation has already tightened security on every road to the town. I don't think you'll run into... any danger on your way back. You're...
The dead rest here. They have seen enough violence.
You don't know what she did. She... Do you know her?
She brought the cenotaph to honor the dead.
Ihre Haut. Sie sieht so aus, als wäre sie aus Stein. Und dieser Kopfschmuck. Ich glaube, ich habe ihn schon einmal gesehen. Könnte es sein, dass du...
La coquille brisée est abandonnée. Mais enfin que vos âmes traversent les arches, du sombre vers la paix. Que votre chemin soit libre de l'œil rouge, tandis que vous aspirez au paradis. We meet again, young chevalier.
Feast your eyes on the chivalric anti-romance of this renegade knight. Won't take a wrong step. I've got your back. The show's on. Stand raw strength from the heroes of yore. Time waits for no one, even for a great feat. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable.
Was I able to take care of everyone?
He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city.
Pardon?
You possess remarkable self-control, a trait seldom seen.
My thanks. But I have a question.
As I have one for you.
Why did you kill the Colonel?
Answer me likewise. Why did you protect him?
But trying to end the war.
And I as well.
You seem to mourn the dead, but you don't realize how far you've set us back? We were nearing a ceasefire.
"6 years and the war rages still. Do you think ending bloodshed is as simple as to say, 'tis done? Have you any mind of the mission the Foundation pursues here?
We know it won't be simple. Yet each side was open to negotiation. That's why they sent...
You placed false hope on Hirschfelder. You invited a wolf into a bed of lambs. You think his death to be the spark of a reignited war. But even if I'd stayed my hand from him, your plans would have been for naught. The Manus scheme, and the wicked prosper.
Manus Vindicte. You know of their plans? Then you're claiming that Hirschfelder was a Manus?
He is not one of those devils. He is only one tool of many. The Manus offer the gifts of Mammon and Asmodeus, greed and destruction. Hirschfelder was tempted by their technologies and became a willing servant in their schemes. But others serve them unknowing, affected by an arcane skill which clouds their eyes in red mists. driven to blood and glory as a starving dog is to the hunt. Your commander, Eberhard Braun, bears that mist.
Then will you see that death comes to him, as you did Hirschfelder?
That is not yet certain. I do not kill without purpose.
What you just said about the Manus, can you confirm any of it? The Foundation could make use of any intelligence you have. We may be able to save these peace talks. But we will need proof.
All is vain. There is nothing new under the sun. When I told my commander about the Manus, all I received for my effort was scorn. Their eyes were not satisfied with seeing, nor their ears with hearing. Kings and generals yet still turn a blind eye to the suffering. If they had a shred of the light of God within them, they would never have pursued this war. As for the Foundation, that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and what is wanting cannot be numbered. That is all I have to say.
Spare him. Eberhard Braun, I need you to spare his life.
Neither mercy nor vengeance is mine to give.
It is officially 1920. I wonder at other people's impressions of this war. From what I've seen, there are two contrasting views, though in various forms. One of heroism, and the other, sadness. There is one truth which I have found bridges both of these visions. Despite how cruel it may sound, this war is the prelude of a new era. I have to believe that, because if this death and destruction so unparalleled in history does not herald change, then there is no hope for humanity.
How bleak.
Blackbird, give me a hand.
As soon as I finish my bread, Beagle.
There are 122 armed personnel available at your disposal, sir. 23 of them are Arcanists. I've brought you their profiles.
Right then. I'll read through these. Now get back to your position. I need eyes on our command post.
Yes, sir.
Marsha, is it?
You recognize me, Mr. Krias?
I read your report on my way here. You're the one that encountered our sniper. Twice now, I hear.
Correct. I have some additional details about my encounters. The first is that I appear to have been followed out into the forest the first time. I was warned on my device just after the shooting.
Never mind that. What about the other thing?
That doesn't concern you? Fine. The other thing is that I have reason to believe our sniper is a gargoyle.
A gargoyle?
There are records of gargoyles participating in this war as part of arcane skill response units. They're able to petrify their bodies at will, making them immune to small caliber arms. And I believe they're able to render themselves undetectable.
Sounds as if you've fought them before.
You could say that.
It would go far to explain how she managed to enter Morpay without being noticed. I'll have to ask HQ to send us a counter-arcanum device. She shot the Colonel, but then slipped out, leaving our own agents unharmed. We can't be sure of anything, but we can't rule out that she may possess reliable intel about the Manus.
Mr. Caius? I'm Herr Georg Kramer from the Interfactional Committee. I've come on behalf of the Reichstag to start another round of negotiation with the Foundation.
Didn't you get the message? The parley has been cancelled, Herr Kramer. Seems there's no more room for negotiations. My job now is to investigate the possible involvement of Manus Vindictae.
Precisely what I'm here for, sir. We received a warning from the Foundations that Manus Vindictae has infiltrated our armed forces and is attempting to usurp our rightful authority. I am worried this may be true. I do not intend to lie, sir. Germany lies on the verge of total collapse. Both politically and rationally speaking, we have no reason to continue this war. Yet it seems our army command is out of control. They are determined to drive this war to its bitter end, regardless of the misery and death they are causing. And I have reason to believe the Manus are behind it.
I take it Army Command is not aware of your visit then, Herr Kramer.
I represent the majority of the Reichstag, sir, as well as the office of the Imperial Chancellor. We are united now. All we need is some hard evidence. If it can be proven to His Imperial Majesty and to the Reichskanzler that Army Command has been infiltrated by this Manus cult, I am certain we will have the authority to end this.
So, you're asking me to share the results of my investigation to root out the rotten apples in your army?
I am, sir. We will do everything we can to restart the parley once we take control. And we're willing to reach a ceasefire on certain conditions. I assure you, I'm not just saying this because of my stance. For the sake of my country and its people, this war must be stopped.
In the first 3 months, I had no idea who I was fighting, or what lay on the other side of the trenches. It was as if there were a black wall standing between us and our enemy. They could attack at any time. I can't sleep. I don't want to die. I don't want to see their faces. I don't want to know what our enemy looks like. And worst of all, I don't know why.
Ach so, you're back, Millman. Tell us, where did you take little Franz?
He lies beneath stone, in a silent wood, and marches no more.
Huh. I bet Herr Wille you'd take the opportunity to keep walking and never come back. Lucky me.
Where is he?
He's dead. I guess you'll call me Herr Hauptmann now. Caught a shell. Just like that. Lucky me, and lucky him. That Schweinhund.
Er stirbt. Und wem soll ich jetzt meinen verdammten Sold geben? Warum bist du überhaupt zurückgekommen? Wir haben schon genug Geister in diesem verdammten Schützengraben. Du schlenderst hier einfach durch und holst unsere Brüder. Du begräbst sie. Warum? Warum darfst du zurückkehren und sie bleiben tot? Willst du uns verhöhnen?
Der Tod verspottet nicht. Und er kann auch nicht aufhören, zurückzukehren. Er ist ebenso machtlos wie jeder andere Soldat, seinen Dienst zu erfüllen. Welches Schicksal uns erwartet, bleibt verborgen. Sein verschlungener Pfad zeigt sich erst, wenn wir ihn betreten. Niemand wählt die Stunde, in der der Tod ihn findet.
Scheiße!
I just want to keep myself in one piece when my time comes. Better make sure I look good for my funeral, right? Now, off you go.
Sir, there's movement coming from No Man's Land.
What? That's just 2 soldiers. Could it be a trench raid?
I don't think so, Herr Hauptmann. Why would they go over the top in broad daylight? Look, they're waving their arms.
Huh? What are they doing? Wait. Their hands are wrapped in bandages.
Is that a problem?
Keep your eye on them, soldier. I think I know what's going on.
The living walk over dead men's ground.
Deserters, I'll bet. I heard some soldiers used to shoot their own palms so they could be sent back to the rear. But they reward that kind of cowardice with bullets nowadays.
Do they come seeking death or life?
With all the officers keeping their heads low, maybe they decided they don't want to do the punishing themselves. Just kick these poor bastards out of the trench and tell them to walk till they drop.
They do not march to us as warriors, but as broken men.
You're right. Pass it down the line. Does anyone here speak French?
Oui, a little. I took some French back in school.
Schnell, say something.
Ja, Herr Hauptmann. Hey, toi, là-bas. Lâchez vos armes et venez ici. Nous. What?
Verdammt, who the hell shot him?
What are you waiting for, soldier?
I killed him.
The other bastard's still standing. Are you blind?
But, Herr Major, he surrendered. He dropped his weapon.
It's a trap, you idiot. They have a bomb or some kind of infectious disease. Do you want to keep him, soldier? You going to share your rations with him?
Herr Major, we're supposed to accept all prisoners. There are camps to send them to, or even the safe zone.
That was an order, soldier. You are to shoot that foreign devil, or I'll send you out to test if their snipers are as spineless as you are.
Major.
Carl, what took you so long? Don't you know I could have you shot for dereliction of duty?
Punish the guilty then. But the man that stands alone is innocent. Spare him.
You are not entitled to challenge my authorities, Sergeant.
His war is over. His blood should not water these fields.
Feiglinge!
Verdammt!
You're just like those foreigners, poisoning the hearts of our youth with feckless sentimentality. Your weakness, this fatalism, is a plague spreading through our ranks. That man over there is a threat to our fatherland, yet you plead for his life. I won't let this cowardice ruin our nation. We will keep fighting until no man alive stands against us. Only through their blood and our tireless sacrifice will we grow fearless and retrieve the glory of our birthright.
There is no glory for the dead, Eberhard. Only suffering, guilt, and regret for those that remain. No courage is found in the blood of the innocent. Only stains that can never be washed out.
Unsinn!
I remember you. Major Braun, my old friend, would never say these things. What lies were whispered in your ears by Manus Vindicte?
Shut up! That's slander! Who told you that?
I do not slander you, Herr Major.
Explain yourself! Explain all of this! Lügen! Manus Vindicte! Was soll das heißen?
These are not your eyes.
Raise your head, Sergeant.
Eberhard.
Do not call me that. I am your superior officer. Verdammt! Obey my orders.
It should not have been this way.
Gott. Im Himmel.
This is not a sight fit for the living, Eberhard. But perhaps you must be reminded.
No! Your face! Cover it now!
Do you remember the fear as bombs exploded by our sides? The pain when our brothers moaned out their last breaths? Have you forgotten? Or have you only hardened your heart?
This war is... Sacrifice is necessary for a nation to make progress. Every soldier who has died for the fatherland should feel honored for their sacrifice. You should have been honored, Paul.
Jetzt sprechen wir nicht von Opfer. Der Tod ist keine Ehre. Er kennt kein Ritual, keine Tugend. Er ist Leere und nichts. Der Krieg hat uns den Tod zu sehr zur Gewohnheit gemacht. Du, Eberhard, du hast den Respekt vor dem Leben verloren. Ganz gleich wie dieser Krieg endet. Wir haben bereits verloren.
Ich bin dein Vorgesetzter. Du willst mich töten? Dann tu es.
Der Tod wird dich nicht retten, mein Freund. Ich hoffe, dass du dich selbst retten kannst.
Scheiße. What the hell just happened?
Is Major Braun dead? Caron, you didn't...
Did you?
He will live. We will leave here together. You have command, Erich. Make the right choices. I don't want you to see what lies beneath. Please, look away.
All right. Someone grab that deserter. I'll search him. Show's over. Move it, soldiers. That poor sap is still waiting. Ausführung.
Look at these boys. They left home with puffed chests and confident smiles on their faces, thinking they'd go to the front, pull a few triggers, kill a few enemies, and come back as heroes. But when their feet hit the soil, they turned pacifist, it seems, wounding their own hands rather than their enemies. Their mothers should have begged them to stay, not waved their handkerchiefs to see them off. Really? You think death is the only option? What could possibly be the point in that?
Don't tell me you believe there's glory in dying on the battlefield. The thought makes me sick. Look there. At the lifeless body laid flat in the mud. He couldn't even muster the courage to flee. So he bribed a fellow soldier, a man he barely knew, with 3 cigarettes to surrender with him. He died, killed in a moment of pure senseless hatred. And the other lived, saved by a flicker of mercy. Where should his mother aim her grief? At the officer who changed his mind just a moment too late? The officer will be pardoned. They'll say he, too, was a victim of this endless, miserable cycle of hatred. So tell me, please tell me, to whom this rage should go, and I will take this kitchen knife and plunge it into their heart.
Don't worry so much, Paul. We'll find glory on the battlefield. No man can stop us as long as we stick together. Come on, let's join the war and prove ourselves to Herr Mühlenberger. Think how proud your parents will be. Their son, a war hero. Eberhard! Verdammt! Where's Dietrich?
He and Becker are dead. Grab that gun. We need to go. Move!
Do you think we'll win, Paul?
I don't know, mein Freund. I think I just want to go home.
Dietrich, Bethke, and Elvin. What did they die for if we just give up? Hang in there, Paul. The only way to make their sacrifice count is to win. We promised we'd go home together. Paul! Paul!
Major, the past is in the past. You can't change anything by letting yourself be overcome by sorrow. Don't forget that victory is the only thing that matters, and we can give it to you.
Give it to me? How?
I'll make you a true hero, one without fear or hesitation.
You're awake.
Paul? My head hurts. Where are you taking me?
Mompe, the Foundation may have some cure for the spell you have fallen under.
No. No. Gott im Himmel. What did I do? That deserter. I ordered Rudolph to pull the trigger, but I was the one who killed him.
The other lives. Eri saw to that.
He wasn't the only one. So many have died. And I was the one that sent them to their death. Do you remember, Paul? There was a poem by Goethe, no, Schiller, maybe. Those days at school feel like a fairy tale now. Herr Mühlenberger asked you and Dietrich to write it out on the blackboard. You two didn't even know where to start. I remember I thought he was going to snap you both in two. Just a few months later, we were here. Dietrich died that very first day. Do you remember how we cried that night? We thought it would be the saddest day of our lives. We ran out of tears before anything else. Mir ist kalt, Paul.
Die Angst kehrt zurück. Halte sie fest. Sie wird dich wärmen.
This is the place you found, isn't it? Where Franz was buried.
He lies below us.
There are so many graves. But I am still alive. Why, Paul? Why am I not lying among them?
The living speak of luck. The rest are silent.
I wish I could forget it all now. If I didn't know what happened, I wouldn't... No. No, it's not right for me to ask that. But I'm still alive. Is there anything I can do for them?
That isn't a question for the dead. I can't tell you what to do, Eberhard.
You mentioned Manus Vindicte.
You remember?
What about the Foundation? You talked to them too, right? Do you really think they can stop this war?
They pursue peace, but it cannot be found by their efforts alone.
Come on. Let's go see Mompe again. I was about to pay a visit to Herr Mühlenberger when someone from Army Command said the colonel wanted to see me. I was taken to a meeting room with many other officers. I recognized them. I knew many had just been promoted like me. Colonel Hirschfelder showed up to give us a speech. Yeah. The same colonel who was assassinated after the parley. The time has come when our nation calls for heroes, he said. With our foremost goal to create a prosperous new world for our children. We have fought valiantly. And now the war turns in our favor. We stand but one step away from total victory, yet it is at this very moment that our soldiers have lost their courage. They waste their time looting every barn, cellar, and shed in search of treasure and drink to numb their fears, delaying our operations. Their greed and cowardice have spread through our army like a malignant tumor. Fortunately, we have found a cure. An organization that believes in the promise of our victory has provided us with an extraordinary development. That's all I remember. I don't have a mind for technology, but it just washed the fear off me, thinking about it now. We must have been like lab rats to them. As soon as they finished their ritual, we became so sure of our victory that we began yelling and singing as one. We were just fresh-faced boys again, thirsty for a war we'd forgotten.
I think that's enough for now. That was a recording from a German major we encountered in Montpellier. I intend to submit a report with full details, including his entire statement and an explanation for our inquiries.
Manus Vindictae is moving quicker than any of us could have imagined.
But none of these makes sense. If they came to this era at the same time as we did, how could they have already infiltrated the military higher-ups in such a short time?
We've already theorized that Arcana may now possess the power to rewrite history, which means going forward, any records from history as we once knew it will be unreliable for estimating their strengths.
Pedra, what were the other representatives' opinions concerning Manus Vindictae?
They all denied its existence.
I see. It seems as though we're left with no other option but to change policies.
No, we can't resort to such radical measures. The Foundation risks alienating any potential allies if we act too aggressively now. This war will not be the end of our fight. We will need to rely on their cooperation in the future. And that requires trust and a sense of security.
On the subject of governments, I have some news to report. A man of the Interfactional Committee paid a secret visit to Montpellier, hoping to obtain intel about the Manus.
A secret visit? What did they say? Do they intend to use our intel against the heads of their army command?
You've guessed it. If their government manages to rein in the army, it'll be much easier to reach a ceasefire.
But if anyone were to find out, we might be accused of interfering in their internal affairs. Have you considered that, Creius?
Officially, the Foundation never made any contact with their government. All I did was have a candid conversation with a man about my concerns for his people. At any rate, they haven't any reason to expose their cooperation with us.
There are simply too many uncertainties to consider.
History will only be restored to its rightful track if the peaceful factions on each side can rise to power and stop this war. This has been our goal from the beginning. It doesn't matter which era we end up in. We always benefit from a political climate that is friendly to the Foundation. What do you think, Pedra?
I might be able to persuade some of the other committee members to support this proposal. If we're certain of this course of action, then we'll have to provide intel to those seeking peace, in all governments involved.
Good. No faction should put their own goals above those of the Foundation's. We'll need more to verify that Major's statement. Send investigators to search other regions and report everything they see. Creius, continue your investigation. Follow every possible lead.
Understood. We'll dig up whatever they have buried.
Un homme est proclamé coupable, et pour cela condamné à mort, près même de la justice d'un procès. Son exécution est survenue telle en vent, le réduisant au silence avant qu'il ait pu prononcer un mot de repentir. Et c'est cela que tu appelles la justice?
Leave me be, Ladislas.
Hast thou reflected on thine actions, meeting eye for eye and tooth for tooth? Is it justice or vengeance still?
Do you think so little of me, that I would call it justice, even were it not so? Blame me then, cousin. Damn and condemn me. I care not.
Never would I damn thee, cousin. For it is thy soul for which I am most concerned. I fear it doth wither with every act of malice. Hark and listen well. Dost thou forget the nature of our unholy ancestry? We are the kin of demons. 1,000 years hence, and their malevolence yet floweth thickened in our veins. And their whispers pricketh still our ears in the silence.
Then answer me this question, dear cousin. You stand before the scales of a balance. On one pan, the lives of 10 men, and on the other, 100. If you had the power to shift its weight to save the money, would you?
A question that is heavy-laced with blasphemies. Hast thou already bent thine ear to the devil's lies?
Answer me, cousin. Elsewise, there is nothing more that needs to be said. Silence? Are you truly so naive? The scales are laying far heavier for those in the throes of war. Yet you have not even the courage to answer a simple question. I'm afraid you have mistaken your weakness for virtue. Go back to the monastery, Ladislas. This is war. Red in tooth and claw, and your hot bruise too quick to kindle.
You are again at odds, it seems.
It was not a battle I sought.
Our cousin is more learned than either of we two, but he lacks in courage compared to thee, most daring of us all.
I do not deny his learnedness, but there are neither letters nor prose that might aid my mission.
Thou burnest too short a wick, and the flames of perdition rise to meet thee. I fear for thee, Marie, that thou go forth to a battle that will consume thee, whether in defeat or in triumph. Marcel, Antoine, and Yvonne. They once promised to return as thou didst. Yet they fell all the same, each after the last. Yvonne was taken before she had even tasted battle.
Let remorse consume me if it must. But God willing, I will see the end of this war first. Ere then, the fear of regret will not stay me. Not now. And perhaps, on that day when peace finally comes, we will return to us.
Major Brown was able to recall some of the locations that may have been used by the Manus. His coordinates aren't what anyone would call precise, so he'd best start searching ASAP. Chester, you'll take the forest. Caspar will be expecting you on the edge.
On it.
Camilla, Lee, you'll search from here and move along the river.
We'll get it done, sir.
Charles, Amanda, you're on Hill 299. You'll need to cross no man's land to get there. Make sure you establish your identity with both sides in advance to avoid friendly fire.
Understood.
Haravia.
Yes, sir.
I want you on this village. Take Marsha with you. She's a skilled combatant as well as a medic. You can count on each other.
Yes, sir.
So, does that mean I'll remain on standby in Montpay?
Yes. I need someone coordinating the defense of this town should the Manus attack.
Oh.
Is this it?
I believe so. Let's get on with it.
Watch my 6.
This place is empty. It's heartbreaking to see it so quiet.
We're ahead of schedule. Let's start by checking the houses one by one.
Good. Find anything?
Only some letters I can't read. I guess they didn't have time to post them before they left.
There were some small arms in the basement. All of them older models and rusty. The ammo was damp. This place had to have been looted more than a few times. The only valuables left are the ones too heavy to move.
So basically there's nothing here. What do the Manus want it for?
I was rushed through the investigator training before being sent to Montpay. It's possible I missed something.
Don't worry, you're doing fine. Mr. Craus always says training is no match for experience. Blackbird is a prime example. I mean, Meryl. You met her back in Montpay. She's been through all the training the Foundation could throw at her, but she still isn't ready for the battlefield. I probably shouldn't say, but she nearly went mental during the Antarctic operation.
The battlefield is crueler than ordinary people can imagine. A few weeks of military training just isn't enough.
So, what's your deal? I know you came from some order with special arcane training. You can freeze your fear and pain, emotional stuff during battle until you feel safe. I only skimmed through the briefing. Is that right?
It's more complicated than that. But I'm not sure I'd like to get into it now.
Yeah, sure.
No need to apologize. Just... Do you think we missed anything?
Well, let's take a minute. What could they even possibly hide here? Arms? Chemical weapons? Secret files? Or gear smuggled back from the future?
I don't know much about Manus Vindictae or the future.
Incoming!
Armored vehicle, 200 meters northwest of the village. Take cover!
Feast your eyes on the chivalric anti-romance of this renegade knight. Nakiyarka Ichitwa has got your back. Show's on. Ross stands firm against the tide of egotism. Time waits for no one, even for a great people. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable. Dual lunacy. With a dream in your heart. Do I have to do this? Don't take it on step. Our stand draws strength from the heroes of yore. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable. I pledge my loyalty to you, and henceforth, virtue alone shall be my guide. Hokyo, stand handy. Nakiyarka, Ichitsuno. If laughter is their weapon, then let them strike. Don't take it on step. Our Sabla Plante. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable.
History is our playground, and now...
I'm afraid I only have turnip stew to serve you. I will add a few sausage scraps to your bowl, however. Here. Now go. It's best you leave before another battle breaks out. Is there something else you want from me? You know what? Since you're so fond of visiting, take the chair you're sitting on. Even through the coldest winters, that chair was spared the fire. Perhaps it was meant for you. Right. Since you insist on staying, I will go to the market and see what I can find. Sit here for a while longer if you like. Prepare for a lifelong stay, even. With any luck, this place will become your grave by the time the next farce ends.
Держись, Алия. I've got your back. Так ярко и тепло. The show's on. Draw strength from the heroes of yore. Time waits for no one, even for a great people. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable. Henceforth, virtue alone shall be my... a truly villainous moment. I've got your back. Our straw strand. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable. Do I have to do this?
History is our playground, and now we will have a few more statues to decorate it.
Someone helped us. Harabian, are you alright?
Stay put, Marsha. You're bleeding. I can get myself out.
We're all clear. Let me help you.
Don't fuss over me. It's just a bit of wood. You need to stay put. Your head and shoulder are bleeding.
What? Am I hurt? I'm feeling faint. It seems you're right. I'm bleeding profusely from several wounds. That's what I get for suppressing all my pain. So, just a little shrapnel. Nothing too serious.
Treat your wounds first, Marsha.
Understood. I'll be alright. I just need a little rest. Huh? Who? You, again.
Sit.
You saved us. Thank you.
What brought you here?
Collecting intel on Manus Vindictae.
Have you no reckoning on the danger in this place? Imbecile. You might well have breathed your last in that battle.
Let go!
Huh?
Who's out there?
Let me go! You're gonna get me killed! No! Sterling, please! Fuck! What the hell? You goddamn monster! Thanks. Who are you? Are you with the Foundation?
Stay here and tend to your comrade. I will tend to our enemies.
Are we the only ones left? Where's Colton? Dead! Now get the lead out and run! She's coming at us! She's coming! Shoot her, Eugen! Shoot her! I can't see her. Where are we running? Look! There's an old mill ahead. We'll regroup there to intercept her. Keep running, you idiot! I see her now. She's there. Die! You idiot! My hand!
For the wicked flee, and I pursueth.
Why won't you die, you devil?
A devil, you call me? What are you, then?
What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground.
You who discord between nations and plot schemes for the undoing of man. Who then is your master? For if you do the devil's work, are you not a devil like me? J'ai pitié de vous. Repent and you may yet find mercy in the judgment of the Lord.
And now art thou cursed from the earth.
What the hell do you want? Back off!
Darling, isn't it? You need not fear me. You still have time.
Which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand.
Repent and you may yet be saved. Speak.
What are you talking about? What do you want from me?
When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength.
Answer me. For what purpose does Manus Vindicte drive the world to war and ruin?
Mother of Resurrection, the Guiding One. Please have mercy on your humble servant. I pray for a miracle, a ladder into your eternal kingdom. I hereby offer my life to you. Please save me from desperation and take me to the Golden Era.
A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth.
A blasphemer. To the end.
Miss Sentinel?